Hello and welcome back to Bits and Bobs. Today's video is all about the 1899 half crown, as we see on the screen now. Firstly, in this video I'll talk about the design of the coin on both sides, the obverse and reverse, and then we'll move on to the facts, figures, mintages and statistics. The design then features in the middle a crowned royal shield, which is in the spade style design with a pointed or tapered end, and features the usual 3 lions of England, twice the rampant lion of Scotland and the harp of Ireland. Behind the shield, in the inner part of the coin, is a really eye-catching and detailed design of ribbons and roses, a lovely design. At the bottom of the coin is a small portrait of George slaying the dragon, either side of the date and the words half crown, the denomination, and finally the legend at the top, Fid Def Int Imp, Latin for Defender of the Faith, Emperor of India, titles of Queen Victoria. And very lastly, the beading or teething can be seen around the rim of the coin to deter from clipping. Moving on to the obverse of the coin, we now see the portrait of Her Majesty Queen Victoria. This is the veiled head, widowed head, or old head design, and was done by Thomas Brock, and the initials TB can be seen under Victoria's shoulder. Victoria is featured wearing a crown and a veil. Earrings and necklaces and a brooch can all be seen on good quality examples of the detail of the design, and she is looking to the left. The legend around her reads Victoria de Gra Brit Reg, and this translates from Latin once again to Victoria, by the grace of God, Queen of Britain. This coin also has beads on the outside to deter from clipping, and the edge of the coin is reeded or milled once again. Now then, as promised, we'll move on to the facts and figures of this coin. The 1899 half crown was minted at the Tower Hill Mint in London, where the Royal Mint was based between 1810 and 1975. The coin was composed of 0.925 or 92.5% or sterling silver, as all silver coins were prior to 1920 when they were debased. The weight of this coin was standardized in 1817 during the Great Recoinage and was standardized to 14.14 grams, just over half an ounce. The diameter was also standardized in 1817 to a diameter of 32 millimeters. And the final dimension is a thickness of 2.3 millimeters, overall making it quite a large coin for back in the day. The mintage of this coin is fairly low, only 1,772,662 were produced back in 1899, and is a slightly scarcer date, but nothing too extremely rare, and the coin was demonetized from circulation in 1969 in the advent of decimalisation. Before this though, half a crown was worth 30 pence, or 2 and 6, 2 shillings and 6 pence, 2.5 shillings, or 1/8 of a pound sterling. And back in 1895, half a crown was equal to £21 and 2 pence today, so not too similar for having a £20 note today, or a half crown back then, equal buying powers in their respective time periods. Speaking of buying powers, what is the value of an 1899 half crown? In poor condition it would sell for £15, fine condition £30, extremely fine £120, and one in uncirculated condition would sell for £240, with all the shine, mint luster, and no marks on the coin. So there we go. Overall, a very nice design in my opinion, and one that should be a good part of anyone's collection. So comment down below if you have one of these coins. And of course, while you're down there commenting, please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, as we really appreciate that. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time on Bits and Bobs for some more coin videos. See you then.